It's Wednesday. Big W. Woo, 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 woo. Happy Wednesday, my fellow Belizeans. This is Belizean Quita here for the Welcome to Wisconsin TV channel. Like I said, I update both Belizean Quita, so youtube.com/Belizean Quita and youtube.com/welcome2 Wisconsin TV on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I wanted to do a little mini update before we get to the topic at hand today. I decided to kind of switch it up with my scheduling in regards to what I'm going to be shooting. So Mondays definitely is going to be an opinion vlog, so I'm going to talk about whatever the heck's on my mind. And since this is Welcome to Wisconsin, I'm going to be really focusing on how I feel about things that happen in Wisconsin, because I kind of feel there are a lot of stereotypes about Wisconsinites that I would really like to share with the world, so that everyone can know that, you know, we're not all crazy in Wisconsin. Secondly, on Wednesdays, I'm going to do what I like to call Review Wednesdays. For Belizean Quita, definitely I'm going to be doing a drugstore chic, because I am drugstore chic. I am not really super into name brands, except for like Elf and Wet n Wild and all those drugstore main brands I'm really into. But you're not going to see, you know, Mac and all those expensive companies, because I feel that this channel, I wanted to be more avant-garde. I wanted to be more like underground and affordable stuff that people can really dig. And then on Fridays, definitely is going to be a mix on Friday. So it may be either an opinion vlog, or I may have a guest or an interview or something like that. So that's pretty much how it's going to go. I promise you, I know I've been screwing up. I promise that I have this consistent schedule. I'm going to be shooting 2 videos, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So today's topic for Welcome to Wisconsin is, since it is Black History Month, I wanted to focus on Black women and interracial dating in regards to the Black community. Now let me do a little mini story about myself. Pretty much I have grown up in Wisconsin like my entire life, born, raised, all of that. So I pretty much moved around 3 times, and it was kind of hard for me, because being a African girl, both of my parents are Africans, so my upbringing was more of that traditional African background in comparison to the Black American or African American population, which to certain things tend to be a little bit more less strict. And also in regards to the history, I know where I come from. My mother is from Ghana, and my tribe in Ghana is called the Fanti tribe. And then for my dad's side, he is from Liberia, and the tribe that he is from is Pela, which is P-E-L-A. And then for my mom, it's Fanti, which is F-A-N-T-E. You can look it up. It's really fascinating tribes. So I come from this like intertribal, in the sense which is similar to American Indian or Native American people. I come from this like inner tribal union. So it's kind of hard, because sometimes I don't fit in with the African or the African American population, because since they see me as identifying as being African, there's this kind of dialectical tension that occurs. And this also happens when you start to do interracial dating, and then you have Black men from the Black woman perspective that I have. They are constantly on your butt, and they, you know, some of them will tell you, you know, for example, with me, I am really attracted to white men, and I'm also highly attracted to Asian men. So shout outs to y'all. But I really dig them. I really do. And I find white men, I love the color contrast and all of that, you know, and I know those are often the stereotypes that are attributed to interracial dating. But I really feel that, you know, it being Black History Month, and thinking about the struggles that my Black and African sisters have had to or endured, I feel that now, you know, that's history. Like, we need to let that go and we need to move forward, and we need to intermarriage, and we need to integrate. And being that I'm an ethnic studies major, I've realized that it's so important to understand where people's ethnic history comes from, besides your own. Like, I know where I'm from, but I've taken the time to study Irish American history and Asian American history and overseas history, so that I'm not building the same ignorance and prejudice when it goes in regards to the romantic realm. Now, on the flip side, white men that I've dealt with have been they're like more susceptible to the stereotypes of how they view my people. So for example, brief story, I was attracted to this white chocolate daddy. I like to call him white chocolate daddy pretty much means sexy white man or white man overall. So I was attracted to this white chocolate daddy, and he, like, me and him were, we're getting off pretty well. And then all of a sudden, like, he just comes flat out, like, asks me if if my family, like, practices voodoo and, like, lives in huts and things like that. Like, the stuff you see on National Geographic, that is only one part. That's an indigenous tribe, and that often is where those generalizations usually come from, because, like, Ghana, very civilized. You go to Nairobi, Kenya, it looks like here in America, but more tropical based environment, and the climate overall is going to be a little bit different than here in America. And then also too, like, black men, I really have rarely had black men come up to me. And then if they do come up to me, like, some of them, the ratchet ones, and I'm not saying that, every white man is perfect and every black man is bad, because I see that a lot on YouTube. What I'm trying to kind of do with this video today is to have an open-ended conversation about these kind of imbalances, because it is affecting our black community. Like there's, and then also too, as a side note, there's this, I always hear this, that, we have to keep the black family, the African family alive. And I feel that through integration is the best way of keeping your history, because then you are able to pass it on to other foreign people who will then pass it on to others. And that's why I feel it's important as a community that not only do we go into higher levels of education. I'm going for my master's degree, and the main reason why I'm even doing that is due to the fact that I feel that all those stereotypes and things that affect our community can be stopped if we take the time to really educate ourselves, not only about our own community, but to educate about other communities and build this kind of interracial understanding. So overall, my brothers, I see you guys go out with white women. I don't say anything, because I feel that you and anybody, you have the right to love and care for whoever in which you choose to care for. But I also feel that it is time for black women to be liberated and to understand that, it's okay to like someone who is necessarily not African or from the same tribe or African American or whatever you choose to identify with. So let me know what you think about that. I just wanted to, get that off my chest, because it's been an issue, especially in Wisconsin. I see these white chocolate daddies. They look at me, they're interested in me, they want to talk to me, but because of the past history, and they automatically assume, some of them too, that I'm like this aggressive black woman. I'm like, no, you didn't. I'm totally not like that at all. The people who know me know that I'm a very goofy, I'm a very open, and I'm a very passionate person. So I just wanted to, sorry for the video being a little bit longer than usual, but I felt that that was something that it really needed to be discussed. And I felt that, with it being Black History Month, it needs to be addressed. So tell me how you feel about interracial unions, especially between black and white, and the black man hating on the black woman and all of that. So you can email me at BelazianQuita@gmail.com, as well as you can follow me on Twitter at BelazianQuita. I actually have another update before I head out here. I decided to start up my podcast again, and my podcast is going to be called Malaysian Quita. It's going to be featured on this wonderful website. It's called aircheck.us, and they are amazing. So definitely want to give shout out to CEO of Aircheck, doing wonderful things over there. And the show is going to kick off every Friday. I'm going to have an episode posted on Friday besides videos and all that good stuff. So this is Malaysian Quita, and remember to get smart and stay informed.